Welcome to the Endless Honeymoon Podcast.
I'm your host, Natasha Kasher.
And
See, it doesn't sound that good. That's why I didn't do it.
But I never asked you to do it. It's not something I'm interested in. I don't think you have deserved the keys to the kingdom. Actually, if you'd wanted to change your name, I would have declined politely.
No, you would have liked it.
No, I wouldn't. I straight up wouldn't have.
Why?
Because I think it's absurd for a woman to change her name for a man. And I say that as a staunch meninist. I'm a male feminist. I'm a male feminist pig. Speaking of pigs, we've got a really hot pig-like advice question written in from one of our listeners. This person says, my boyfriend said he wanted to eat my ass when we were on Molly. Post-Molly, he denies it. Help.
I mean, he shouldn't lie.
What's up with him? Maybe he doesn't remember? Is there such a thing as a Molly blackout?
I don't know.
Where you really want to eat someone's ass and then you're like, I think you're right. He came down off the Molly and started getting embarrassed.
Yeah, make him open up or try it again,
I think you should ask him to eat your ass and say, okay, I believe you. I would like you to eat my ass, though. I request that. I officially hereby request it.
The important thing is it sounds like you kind of want it.
Yeah, because you said help.
Yeah.
As if you were requesting our help to get your sober boyfriend to munch on the crunch.
So, ew.
That's what it's called. That's what kids call it. They call it munching on the crunching. Munching on the crunch. I think
you need to, in general, it's always good to tell your partner what you're into sexually.
Absolutely.
So use this and say, well, I don't care if you said it,
I want it. And I can't get Natasha to stop telling me what she's into sexually. It's constant. Every day, every morning. I dig into a big bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Honey Bunches of Oats, and she says, speaking of the crunch, I'd like you to munch on my crunch. That's what you say every morning.
All right, can we please move on?
Okay, let's listen to some secrets.
Oh yeah, let's hear some secrets.
Hi Moshe, hi Tosh. Big fan of the show. I've been listening since day one, and I finally realized I have a secret that I can call in about. So I've noticed that when something ends with a guy that I've been seeing, usually when they end it, but sometimes when I end it, once the sort of sting has passed a little bit, a few weeks later, I've noticed that when I'm masturbating, I am imagining them sort of sitting in the corner of the room, like furiously getting off to watching me with someone hotter and better in bed, and just like seeing all the ways they should have treated me and just really getting off to that. Yeah, and I'm just curious if anyone else does that. All right. Love you guys. Bye.
Wow.
She's cute.
This is a sexual fantasy about someone who spurned her watching her getting fucked by somebody hotter.
I mean,
I see the fantasy.
Oh, so when you're masturbating, that's what you're thinking.
Yeah,
of.
I see the fantasy of that, but the interesting part is that she's getting horny from it. It's kind of interesting.
You like it?
I don't know. I'm intrigued by it.
Well,
that would suck for you if I ever really hurt you, because there's no way you could have that fantasy.
There's no way I could find a man more attractive than you.
There's no way you could think of someone more attractive and better in bed than me. And that would suck for you. You'd be stuck in a feedback loop. That would suck. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I'm about to nut. I'm nutting.
What'd you say? Finna nut?
I'm finna nut.
Finna nut.
Oh, I'm finna nut. I'm nutting. It's happening. I'm nutting. Like that. That's what you'd have to picture.
Oh, you're so lucky that you grew up and met me.
You're so lucky that you met me. I'm the wolf.
Okay, honey.
All right. Oh, finna nut. Let's play another secret.
Hi, Natasha and Moshe. I have a secret.
Yeah.
It's really not that crazy, but I don't really tell people about it. So my partner of the last 3 years snores. He snores so loud, and it's never an even rhythm, and I cannot sleep through it. And he does the nose strips. I get the earplugs, the whole thing, but he still snores a lot. And so my secret is I've learned that if I mostly wake him up, but not all the way, he rolls over and goes back to sleep, and sometimes it makes the snoring stop. But if I wake him up all the way, he's like confused and mad. So now every time he starts to snore, I just like slowly kind of ease like my elbow into his side and then like do a little jab or like, I don't know, just move him around. And that's my secret.
Yep.
I'm waking my partner up like 20 times a night because his snoring keeps me up. Thanks, guys.
Man, snoring like really sucks. But if the guy's good otherwise, I think you can deal with it, right? I mean, it's just like really sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. And as a person who has a partner that snores chronically,
It's not that bad.
it's every night.
Me?
I don't have another partner. Do you think I was talking about someone else?
I snore every night.
You're a snorer, honey.
No.
You're an elegant woman and a beautiful woman, and I love everything about you, but you do.
Even when I sleep on my side?
You be snoring.
Do you just nudge me?
I nudge you.
You snore sometimes too.
Yeah, okay, honey.
I mean,
Play the tape. Record it. Next time I'm sleeping, record it. I dare you. I don't snore. I know I don't.
no, you do, Moshe.
No, I don't. No, I don't. You're
But
gaslighting
not-
me. You're gaslighting me. I'm being gaslit. I won't accept it. For real. Gaslight. You ever heard that disco song? Gaslight.
That is like a go-to for people.
To say gaslight?
Yeah.
They don't even know what it means anymore. They're just like, I disagree. Gaslighting.
Wait, but I just think you've got to have some kind of situation. I know a lot of people who have partners that snore and they have to sleep in other rooms. So the fact that you're just kind of nudging them and you're still kind of keeping it cute,
Yeah.
you know, it's fine.
Hey, there you go. Maybe your husband has sleep apnea. He needs to see a doctor today. We recommend ZocDoc. Let's hear another secret.
Hi, Moshe. Hi, Natasha. I
Natasha.
wanted to get a secret off my chest. Recently, I got a DM and someone offered me $500 to send them a video of me putting a condom on my foot. And I told my friends about it, and two of them told me to do it, so I did it. I put the condom over my foot. And the instructions were very clear. I had to do it really slowly and wiggle my toes once it was on all the way. And then he had me redo it. And once I redid it, so he has two videos now, two different attempts of me putting a condom on my foot. And he didn't pay me, of course, but now it lives in my mind forever, and I think about it all the time. But there's just a video of my foot with a condom on it as I wiggle my toes somewhere out there. And no, my face is not in it, but it's still pretty terrible. And sometimes people will bring it up to me because my friends bring it up, and then I just deny it and say I never sent it. So actually no one knows that I sent the video in. Okay, that's my secret. Bye, love the podcast.
The only bad thing about this video is that she didn't get paid.
I mean, what a fucking big. This guy needs to get called out, but I guess she can't. He's relying on that fact.
She hopefully learned a lesson that you don't do things like that unless you get the money first.
It's called a deposit. It's called a foot deposit. Yeah. I mean, what a jerk.
Can you imagine wanting to jerk off to that, Moshe?
That is not for me. But you know, he was so horny when he was asking, he would have paid you, and you fucked up by not getting payment up front.
You know? And she did it
twice, and then he just jerked off, busted.
She took notes.
He busted, and then he nutted. He said, I'm finna nut, and then he did, and then he was like, I don't need to pay this woman. What a jerk. What a deadbeat. What a fucking
But I like your
dirtbag.
openness. I would probably have done that.
That's a nice paycheck if not for the fucking criminal entity that ripped you off. Fuck that guy, man.
Wait, how far can you get a condom on your foot? Could you get it like all the way?
Yeah, you can get it. You can get it all the way. Yeah, I mean, just for me, putting on a condom on my penis is as difficult and stretchy as putting it over my foot.
I know, honey. Sometimes we even need help.
Hung like a foot, they used to call me. Mm-hmm. Remember?
No, I don't.
Hung like a foot. That was my Lakota name. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Guys, if you want to leave a secret on our secrets hotline, go ahead and leave us a voicemail. 213-222-8608.
Why don't we just wait for her to pull
Am I
up the
right?
thing?
I just did it.
Don't we want to say all the stuff?
Yeah, you can follow us on Patreon if you want to become a member of our community. By the way, I had people at Burning Man coming up to me saying, thank you for existing. Thank you for doing the podcast. And people were also saying, you're kind of an inspiration.
They weren't like, hey,
You and
I heard you
Natasha.
have an open relationship now.
They did not. Nope. Unfortunately,
honey.
nobody proposed that particular dynamic to me. But they did say you and Natasha are like an inspiration with the way they communicate. Not joking. We're on YouTube, of course, and you can watch us there.
Yeah, I love watching podcasts on YouTube, and then you can pull them up and look at them too. You know,
Yeah.
you can listen and watch.
Be on our podcast, endlesshoneymoonpod@gmail.com. We're on Instagram. We're on everything you can possibly
Subscribe.
imagine. Subscribe to us. Natasha,
Yes.
I love you.
I love you too.